Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm Christy Forsyth with Clarity by Christy. I am a soul therapist and an intuitive that connects with the angelic energy, and I help the helpers, the healers, and the light bringers of this world to live their most magical life. So if that's you, make sure you hit that subscribe button below with the bell so you can get notifications for all the videos that I'm sharing here on this channel. We are going to dive into your Virgo month of September 2021 messages. What do you need to know? What messages the angels have for you? And how can you best navigate this month? So I'm looking at your spread, and because I pull the cards in advance, right? And it's just like intense. I actually wish a lot of times I pull them in advance because I feel like it saves time, and I think that it's helpful to kind of dive right in, right? But I wish you could have seen my reaction during this, because it's like the themes are so very, very clear, where you are just like taking this assessment of the relationships in your life. It's an assessment of your whole life though, but there's definitely an emphasis on relationships for sure. And it makes sense because when we're coming back around to our solar return, right? So happy birthday, by the way. This is a new year for ourselves. So it's helpful to take a look at where do you want to be with this new year in your life moving forward, and what adjustments do you want to make for yourself? There's a little bit of like that life review, or I find that that's really helpful. And I see you doing that this month. What do I really want in my life? What really aligns for me, particularly particularly with relationships? So let's take a look at that. I would say expect things to be a little bit all over the place. There might be drama. There might be things happening that are meant to highlight for you what is meant to be in your life. Who is meant to be in your life, okay? So we're going to start here with this first. I pulled 4 overall themes for the month with clarifying cards, okay? So the first card that we have here is the Ace of Cups, okay? This is clarified by the 4 of Swords, clarified by the 6 of Swords, clarified by the Soul Connection card in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Water. So these are, it's interesting, kind of opposing energies a little bit, okay? So with this Ace of Cups, I feel like this is showing up because this is something that you really want here. So the Ace of Cups is about a new energy around relationships. This can be about a new connection coming in. This can be about that ideal connection coming into your life, right? But I see you very focused on this. I see you really exploring what kind of relationships are my ideal relationships in my life. What is it that I want here? So even if you're not, for example, in a relationship now, or even if this can be about any kind of relationships, right? I see you really assessing that and taking inventory as to what works for you, what doesn't. And I feel like that's going to be different than maybe what it's been in the past, right? So I see you with this 4 of Swords really needing to take some time to just rest and relax and reflect on what this looks like for you, because you are calling this in. I see as this moves forward that you are calling in a new phase in your life in regard to connections, in regard to relationships, or even calling in soul connections, soulmates, new friendships, new soul family connections, really positive, beautiful energies if you allow this process to unfold, right? So, but I see you needing to take that time out to reflect. And here with this 6 of Swords in reverse, it's like, I feel like there's the energy of like, I don't know that this is ever going to get better. So I feel like there is like a little bit of discouragement with that card, where you're like, so maybe for those of you who are in a relationship or within certain connections in your life, I feel like there are things that are going to be happening that are really highlighting the issues there. And I do feel a certain discouragement where you're saying, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this relationship is ever going to work, or I don't know if I can have a healthy, positive relationship, or I just see you feeling discouraged and really having a hard time with that. But the important thing to remember here is that you are learning, and this is part of the learning. This is part of that growth. And so it is showing you what you do and you don't want. Your job is to pay attention. And if you are getting really discouraged with a particular relationship in your life, it's something to take a look at. And I'm not saying like just go out and immediately leave people, right? But I do see you taking a look at things and going, I don't know. I don't know if this is a soul connection, right? Soul connection in reverse. I don't know if this relationship is for me. Maybe this is just a karmic connection where it has served its purpose. There was a contract for this person to come into my life, or for these people, this dynamic to come into my life. And now that's done. Now I've learned some lessons. Now I'm ready for something better. I'm ready for connections that are happening on a soul level. I'm ready for those of you who are wanting romantic connections. I'm ready for my soulmate. I'm ready for, to connect with my twin flame even. So I see you being really ready, and this process is getting you ready for that. So it's a frustration, it's a discouragement, but it's preparing you for some really magical things to come in, because then we have the Knight of Water, right? So it's almost like you come to this awareness, and then there are shifts pretty quickly for you, right? So, some of you will be ending relationships, but this can be like the ending of one relationship and, like the beginning of another one sometimes, or, like where it's like a connection that's just incredibly powerful and you're kind of just caught up in it. You're stepping into that, or you're making those connections. You might not enter into a relationship. You might not even pursue that right in the month of September, but you may be making connections or beginning to call into your experience with this Knight of Water, your soulmate, your or more offers in love, more offers in friendship, more people being magnetized to you that are more in alignment with what you're looking for. So it can be, again, with whatever relationships, but I do see this potential. So for those of you who are looking for love, who are like, you know what, I don't want to do things the way that I've been doing them anymore, and I'm ready. It's coming, right? Beautiful, beautiful energy. This is new love coming in. This is love offers coming in. This is falling in love. This is the deepening of a love connection. So sometimes these challenges help us to work through with our partners or with those people who are important, who we do want to keep in our life. It allows us to work through that. And on the other side of it, there's a deepening of that connection. So I see that also for some of you, but it definitely is going to come with some work here with that, okay? And some potential challenges around those relationships. The next set of cards that we have here, the next card for a theme here for this month is the Two of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Earth in reverse, the Five of Cups upright, the King of Cups, and the Boss Up card in reverse. So, Two of Wands. I feel like this showing up reverse is like you looking at your life from a new perspective. This is you this is you assessing your life. This is you saying what belongs here, what doesn't, what needs to be improved, what do I need to change, what needs to be removed, what needs to be cleared, what shifts need to happen, right? So there's this overall energy of this, not just with relationships, but with everything. So what do I really want in my life, and what is that vision? And I think that you may find that there are some goals that you have set in the past that no longer align, that you kind of look at it and you're like, why am I still working toward that? That's not even what I really want. That doesn't align for me anymore. But I just have been working toward it for so long that I keep focusing on it, right? So I see that. I see you shifting that. And if you're open, I think some really amazing visions of where you truly want to go from the space of where you're at now, because you are a different person now than who you even were 2 months ago. I think some of those goals are going to look quite different. Some of those visions are going to look quite quite different, right? I think that you're going to be taking a look with this boss up card in reverse at, how am I going to step in to lead? Where have I been maybe missing out on opportunities to lead my life? To, maybe I've been too scared to lead, or I had too much self-doubt to lead in a particular situation, or maybe an opportunity has been presented to you to be a leader in some way or to take some kind of job, and you're just like, no, I don't think that's me. I don't think I can do that. And this is really saying, take another look, because it's time for you to step into your power. Or maybe you're thinking about even starting your own business and you are scared and you say, well, other people can do that, but not me. And this is again saying, take another look. Why not you? Right? That's been my motto. That's been my focus throughout building my entire business, has been, why not me? Other people do it all the time. There isn't, anything special about them. They just go for it and they focus on it, and they use their energy in the way that they need to use their energy, and they follow their flow to help themselves to be successful. So why not me, right? And I feel like there's very much this energy here for you with that. We also have the Knight of Earth in reverse. I feel like you might feel a little unfocused, but this feels purposeful, because I think that you feel unfocused because you're supposed to be taking another look. This isn't going to be the time where you just like bury your head in the sand and you're working and very focused and taking care of things. I don't think the universe is going to allow that for you. You know what I mean? It's going to pull you out of that focus a little bit to make you go within, to make you take a look at, what do I really want? And again, if I'm so focused on working toward these goals, but I'm not taking a step back and asking myself, is this even still what I want in my life? Then, at a certain point, that's going to become problematic. So I feel like you're kind of being thrown off a little bit. Maybe it's a little confusing. Maybe you find like some gaps in time where, all of a sudden some things are canceled and you all of a sudden have some time to just chill a little bit and listen to your soul. Take it. Don't fill it up with activity, right? Take that time and listen to the vision that's wanting to come through you. We also have the Five of Cups upright. Okay. This is talking about making sure that you're not so focused on the past, that you're not so focused on what has happened to you, or even being in a victim-based mentality, that you're not recognizing, number one, how amazing you are, but number two, how amazing your life really is, how many things have already come together for you. Okay, so honor that, listen to that, pay attention to that. It's okay to process the past, right? But we really want to focus on being present in the present. We want to focus on having an appreciation for what already has manifested and holding excitement for what it is that we want to manifest. I feel like there are some gifts that have been arriving into your experience that maybe you're so focused on the past that you're not seeing it. And this is also, again, that message of don't be so focused on what you wanted in the past that you're not seeing what you now actually want. So that's a really important message for you guys to explore and to receive this month. The next card that we have here with this is the King of Cups. So again, you're taking another look at relationships and you're saying, how do I be this King of Cups? How do I have it all? That's the question. That is the question for this month. How do I have it all? And you want it all and you deserve it all. And this is the message that you can have it all, right? And you don't have to settle anymore. Maybe you felt like you needed to settle before. Maybe you had to do a lot of work, and you have done a lot of work around that. But you deserve to have a full cup. You deserve to have an open heart in relationships and have truly deeply connected relationships. You deserve to be yourself within your connections and your relationships. You deserve to step up and lead on the things that are important to you. You deserve it. And you deserve to have relationships around you that are supportive, that are loving, that are what you want them to be. And you don't have to settle. So I see you really taking a look at that here in this month. Now, the next card that we have here, and the next set of cards, is the 10 of Cups in reverse. Again, you're asking yourself, why don't I have this 10 of Cups? Why don't I have it all, right? The 10 of Cups is like my happy family card. So you may be taking a look at, you know, at home or in your relationships, what's not working here? Something is not working here. And that is very, very clear, okay? Some of that I feel like is because your energy is being pulled to the past. There is an energy of like this, the 6 of Cups can sometimes be like a soulmate reconciliation. Or even just a reconciliation with someone from the past, or a reconnection with someone from the past. Okay. So, for those of you who are open to that or who are looking for that, I think, that absolutely can come in. There's a lot of magic around relationships here, and a lot of shifting, a lot of moving parts here with relationships. But this is also about like remembering maybe, I said not to focus too much on the past, but I also do see you revisiting the past a little bit. And there may be some connections that you had in the past that were more aligned for you. This can also be, this doesn't have to be the past. This can be like people that you've met that you don't have a history with, that come into your life and you're like, I know you, our souls know each other, right? And that's because there's a past life connection. And so for some of you, I see that coming in, and that's really highlighting the direction that you want to go in, right? You're really focused on this. You're really understanding this, or you're wanting this. Maybe like you haven't even met this person yet, but you're like, I want my soulmate. I want, I want friends or romantic relationships that feel like home, that feel like loving and supportive. And I want that for myself. And so I see you really asking for that. And what do I need to feel like I have it all here? Okay, I think that you're going to get clarity on that with this Ace of Air. This is, clarity coming in. This is really good, helpful, solid communication that leads to clarity, right? So for some of you, like I said, there may be breakups, there may be endings, there may be shifting because conversations lead you to understand like, oh, this doesn't align anymore, or oh, this does align. Oh, I see this person and there's a renewal for my love, right? I see this person and I see what they bring to the table, and I see maybe where I haven't been so appreciative of that in the past. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse, I feel like this is also like there's something being highlighted about what you don't want. So for those of you who are open and looking for love, this can be like offers coming in that are very focused on, from people who are very focused on just like a hookup or that kind of stuff, or love offers that are coming in that just aren't just aren't quite frankly good enough, because I do think that you have been learning your value, and I see you releasing that. I see you saying, nope, that doesn't align. That doesn't give me that 10 of Cups, that happiness, that joy, that fulfillment in my life. That doesn't make me feel like I have what I want within relationships in my life. So no, thank you. And I see you clearing that away, and don't feel bad about that. Also with that Ace of Air, you'll easily clear away what doesn't serve you, and you'll easily see it. So I'm not concerned about that for you. But I do see you taking a pause with this Forward card in reverse. Okay, so there's a pause. There's a, Mercury retrograde comes in on the 27th at the end of this month. But there is also very much, especially around the new moon, I think that's coming in on the 6th, definitely a period of like reflection and reflecting. So I really see you doing that, and that's what this feels like. Just take a pause, just explore. Don't like jump into anything too quickly. Don't make any decisions too quickly. Wait until you have the clarity. And when you have the clarity, you're good to go. And I think that you will with that Ace of Swords coming in. So the last set of cards that we have here is the Lovers. I see you making some decisions. The Lovers card is oftentimes about, deciding between two people. This can be deciding between two things, making a choice. It also can be connected with like a soulmate, twin flame kind of a connection. That combined with this Six of Cups says to me that some of you are going to be connecting with or reconnecting with your soulmate, with your twin flame. So I see that, and it may require you to make a decision over, like you may have to choose to end one thing to step into something else, or you may have a decision ahead of you there with that, where it gets a little bit complicated. But it also just feels like you making decisions for your life, like what's going to be best, what's aligned, what serves you, and what is it that you want. But I do see for some of you, there's a frustration with this Seven of Pentacles, right? Like this woman in the Seven of Pentacles, you can see she's just kind of waiting, kind of impatiently for this to grow, right? And reversed is like you've lost your patience. There's something in your life, whether it's a connection, whether it's something else, that you need to make a decision about. And I see you deciding to release it or approach it in a different way, because you are tired of waiting. The way that you have been doing things isn't working anymore. And so you're tired of waiting. So I see you choosing not to wait anymore. I see you making a decision. I see you stepping into whatever it is that you decide, whatever it is that your soul is leading you to do. And I see you moving forward with this Chariot card. Okay, this might be moving on. This might be choosing to move forward into something. This might be like, this doesn't have to be relationships. This can be like you're really frustrated and tired, like you've been working for a job for a long time and it's not bringing you the money, it's not progressing in the way that you want it to, and you maybe have some options, or you're trying to decide, should I walk away from this job? And this is saying go for it. Chariot card, go for it. Go move in the direction of whatever it is that you really want, and don't hold yourself back anymore. This is the beginning of your solar year. It's time for you to step into this power. You've been doing a lot of work, and it's time. It's time for you to step into the Queen of Pentacles, right? You either want the Queen of Pentacles or you want to be the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles lives a very abundant life, a very stable, predictable life. Queen of Pentacles, Pentacles are earth energy, and so is Virgo, right? So this is really you being the queen of your own life, or connecting with another person who brings that stability into your life. You don't want drama anymore. You don't want to be treated in a way that doesn't serve you anymore. You want stability. You want whatever is going to bring you that stability into your life. You want whatever is going to bring that abundance. And the Queen of, I would say, like, the Queen of Pentacles, she understands, like, she is living the manifestation of that the magician has set into place in the tarot, right? So she's living the manifestations of that. So a lot of amazing manifestations coming in for you, but it comes with you just understanding your worth and making important decisions for yourself in regard to that. And I think that part of those decisions are setting new intentions for your life, setting new goals, deciding what it is that you want, and putting that energy out to the universe. And I see that manifesting for you with this Queen of Pentacles very quickly. And I see you embracing that. And this can be, like I said, a person coming into your life as well, that is bringing that stability, that is bringing that support, that consistency that that you have been looking for. That's a really beautiful energy in your life, or it is something that you are embodying yourself. So I love this for you. I think it may be a lot that you are navigating this month, but it's a quick turnaround, it feels like, and it's going to bring in a lot of really exciting things. So thank you so much for watching, Virgo. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, and I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.